I'm Lisa Lundy, motivational speaker, and I'm also a mother. Author of The Super Allergy Girl, Allergy and Celiac Cookbook. Here to talk to you today about how to get your kids to eat healthier. Something that we've been engaged in for many years now. The first recommendation I have is to start with a conversation with your children. You are the parent, and when you sit down with your children and say, look, we're going to be eating more fruits and vegetables, then have the conversation. Find out what fruits and vegetables your children would be willing to eat. Don't ask them, are you willing to eat fruits and vegetables, but talk to them about the importance of eating fruits and vegetables. It starts with small steps, which is tip number 2. You're not going to build the Taj Mahal overnight, nor are you going to get a child who eats very few fruits and vegetables to start eating oodles and oodles of fruits and vegetables overnight. You start with small steps and they will add up over time. The third thing you can do to help your kids eat healthier is reduce the amount of sugar your children consume. It's not as hard as it seems. And what you want to get to in the end is having a treat actually be a treat. If you're having a dessert after every meal, that's not really a treat. It's really part of your routine. Have treats be treats. You will be very pleased what the health benefits you get from reducing sugar, which has been associated with cancer and other health issues. The fourth thing you can do, which is a small step but will give you big rewards, is to reduce or eliminate the amount of food dyes, additives, and preservatives that are in the food that your children eat. This has been shown to have enormous health consequences, and you can find out more about it in this free white paper that I have loaded onto my website, which not only gives you all the tips I'm going to cover in the short video, but gives you some recipes to boot. The next thing that you can do that will give you great rewards in terms of getting your children to eat more fruits and vegetables and healthier is to get your children involved. Take them shopping with you. Have them pick out fruits and vegetables, things that they'd like to be willing to eat and try. And get them in the kitchen. Have them help you prepare them. Have them help you decide what recipe you'll use to make the new produce that you've just picked out together. Another thing that you can do with fruits and vegetables in the beginning is to use dips and dressings. Now, when my kids started eating beets, they were not too happy. They weren't excited. But we did make this non-dairy, non-allergen ranch dressing, which is, the recipe is in the tip sheet, and they would eat beets with this mock ranch dressing. Now, fast forward many years later, my kids eat beets with just a little bit of salt and love them. So you'll see a progression, but it won't happen overnight. Another way to get kids to eat healthier is to use green smoothies or smoothies. Green smoothies can actually be delightful, but it probably will take a little while for your children to adopt them. You're basically going to use greens and fruits, water, or some other beverage, mix it up in a blender, and that gives you a lot of vitamins and minerals and important nutrients, and you can add supplements as well. One of the last things you can do is, not one of the last things, but the next thing you can do is add greens to burgers, stir fries, main meals, and soups. A little bit of spinach, a little bit of kale, or some other green goes a long way in adding nutrition, and it's something to get your children used to finding greens in their foods. A very healthy thing to do also is to increase the number of organic foods that you're eating. That would be foods that are grown without pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, and other chemicals that they use to keep the produce from being eaten before it gets to your table. If you can't afford to buy organic food, there's a lot of different opportunities and ways you can save money and grow your own or other things, which is something else that I have talked about with people. The last thing, if you want your kids to eat healthier, is to set a good example. If you sit down with a bag of chips in front of the TV, that's the role model you're setting for your children. I know it's not easy to necessarily change your own diet, but the healthier you get and the more you take on eating healthier yourself, the better it will be for your children. For more information and to download the free document on my website, just go to www.thesuperallergycookbook.com. Thank you.